Hey guys, what's up? Justin here with a quick modeling tutorial. Pretty basic, just going over the different tools for modeling and what they do. I already have the cube and I already made it editable because I did like most of this tutorial already, and Cinema 4D kept fucking freezing like every 10 seconds, so it was ridiculous. So I just decided to restart it. And I'm like super tired because I have an AP test today, and I keep promising you guys tutorials and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So when you first make a cube, you can of course change it, like change the size of it by doing this. I'm sure everybody knows that already. But after that, when you select the cube, you can hit C on your keyboard, and that'll make the cube editable. And then after that, when you right click on it, you have all of these different things that you can do to it. These are all the different like effects or ways you can edit the cube or whatever object you select. And you can go to selection and just type or click what type of selection you want to use. It's pretty self-explanatory for that part. And if anybody doesn't know what this is click that button and it changes the perspective. This is used a lot in modeling also. It's just to show you the different like perspectives on the item. So that's like the top, or that's a like regular perspective, top, front, right. It comes in handy a lot of the time when modeling. So you just gotta click that button right there. And so after that, you can just come in here. A lot of modeling is just putting a bunch of objects together and making a bigger object, because you can't just use a square to make a dinosaur. That doesn't really make sense. Or I mean, I'm sure there is a way, but I honestly don't know how to do it. So when you're making or when you're making like a chair or something, you can go to null, and like say you have like 3 cubes, you add them all to the null object, and you make them all childs of the object, and then that's basically like the full object. Like you can move all 3 at once, you can do whatever. So I'm just gonna delete these. Alright, back to this. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some of the effects or ways you can model a item. I'm not going to show you how to create any specific object. I'm not going to model a chair really quick or anything like that, but I'm going to show you how to use the tools. So first one we're going to go over is bevel or bevel, something like that. This is good for making like roofs of a house, or it's basically just like beveling a point. It's like extruding a point, sort of. So look, that already sort of looks like a house, I guess. So that's one of the tools that you can use. Another one is extrude. I think everybody knows what extrude does already. That just extrudes it, really. Fuck. Control Z. Okay. And then extrude enter, that sort of does something like that. So you could extrude enter, and that would give you like a smaller like editable point right here, and then you can hit extrude and hold on. Are you fucking joking? I hope it didn't freeze. Oh my god, I hate Cinema 4D so much. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, hold on. Sorry for the technical difficulty. It's ridiculous. Hold up. Okay, so like I was saying a few seconds ago, that will give you a smaller editable object right there, and then you could hit extrude and then just only change that object. That's really useful for a lot of things. You just have to extrude like the inner and make that a smaller point to edit or model, and that comes in handy a lot. Matrix is actually really fun to mess around with. I know it sounds intense. So matrixing an object is like making it go crazy, sort of. I like to mess around a lot with the matrix just because, or not the matrix. I didn't take the blue pill or whatever, but it's really fun to mess around with. there's just a ton of different stuff that you guys can use and mess around with, and you can model your own objects. This is just, I'm just teaching you guys how to use some of the tools in this, but a lot of it is just messing around on your own and just creating your own stuff. I like starting out with like something abstract. That's what I started out with, just messing around on my own and creating like abstract objects, like abstract. Well, actually, I'll show you one really quick. This one right here, I didn't personally make this, a friend did, but that's like an abstract object. It's pretty fun to make stuff because you're basically creating your own object, I guess. So that's fun to do. So you guys could start out making your own objects and abstract, and then learn how to do more like actual modeling, and maybe move on to making your own transformer or something like that, which is really hard to do. So yeah, there's just a ton of different stuff. Magnet is just dragging, or yeah, clicking one point and dragging it out. Like, I think I used this on the landscape tutorial. I showed you guys how to create a hill. So that just drags one part out, really. So I hope you guys learned something from this tutorial. Someone suggested I teach you guys how to model a shotgun or a Spaz 12, because I asked people for suggestions. And I was like, that's really way too specific. Not very many people are like, I want to learn how to make a Spaz shotgun. You have to do that on your own. I've never made a Spaz shotgun, so it would just be weird. But I can give you guys a tool to creating your own stuff, or the tools. You guys already have the tool. I'm just giving you the ideas or the learning or whatever you want to call it. So I hope this tutorial helped everybody. Like, favorite, comment. That really helps me out a lot. It helps my channel grow. And if you haven't already, check out my new channel, Justin Josh TV. I'm creating a video when my friend Josh gets off work. I'm Justin. So I think everybody will have a lot of fun watching that channel, and I'll have a lot of fun making videos on that channel. We're going to be doing a lot of comedy stuff while we're in college. I move in August 21st, and it's May 10th, so like 3 months from now. I'm going to be in college. It's going to be really exciting. I'm not sure how much time I'll have to run all 3 channels, because that's a lot of work. So, I don't know. But I'll definitely stay with you guys with the Cinema 4D stuff and Justin Josh TV. So, also follow me on Twitter, guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with Twitter on my other channel. Like, I was thinking about starting like a You Dare Us sort of series, but that's for my other channel, of course. This is just strictly Cinema 4D. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, learned something, liked hearing my sexy voice, etc. So like, favorite, comment, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.